Hi, my name's Jason, and I'm a police officer in the state of Oklahoma. And this is my message to the Oklahoma City Fraternal Order of Police. Recently, we've all seen national stories of people making viral social media posts that get millions of hits with false accusations against police officers for brutality, profiling, and sexual misconduct, only for it to be revealed that those people were liars when the body camera footage was released. In cases like that, we don't need the FOP. Everybody gets to see the truth. But in cases where there is no body camera, well, what do we do then? We don't make a lot of money, so hiring a good attorney is difficult. Civil rights attorneys who are standing to make millions of dollars off of their accusers when a cop's convicted are willing to do their job for free. But for us, that's what we pay you for, right? When an officer can't speak out because it'll be seen as political, or because our social media policies within our departments won't allow us to critique our department or other officers, well, that's where the FOP comes in, and that's where you become the voice of the officer. My beef here is that you were missing in action when it came to Daniel Holtzclaw. When he needed legal representation that he paid for, you left him hanging. When a blatantly corrupt investigation took place, you deserted him. And when the politics led to him being charged, and pressure from activists and a corrupt DA led to his conviction, you were nowhere to be found. Now, as the evidence is being made available to the public, and any decent cop with any experience could look at the details, could look at the evidence and see this was screwed up, this was bad from the get-go, who can see that the primary accuser had a SANE exam conducted within 7 hours of the alleged incident with no evidence, that the detectives went out and found victims. The victims couldn't even identify Holtzclaw, that they gave various descriptions of him that suspiciously matched more of a Lieutenant Alex Edwards type of person who was working in the same area, has actual evidence of him being involved with prostitution. Somehow, though, he was never brought up in any of these cases, but Holtzclaw was the one to blame, in spite of having no evidence against him. And as now we see, the blatantly corrupt and illegal secret hearings being held at the district court level, not allowing the defendant to be present, while that same DA who butchered his prosecution the first time around gets to conduct the hearings with no check from the defense. Where are you guys now? This is your territory. I don't expect the chief to own up to his mistakes, and I don't expect the detectives, DA, or the lab personnel who all failed to come forward. I don't expect the accusers, who stand to make millions of dollars, to fess up. But what are you going to do? This is your officer. You claim to be the voice of your officers. The officers who can't speak up or they'll be disciplined or fired. The officers who face the full weight of political pressure alone. This is your time to stand up and do something. To challenge what's being done in Oklahoma to one of our officers. To help set things right, because any of us could be next.